MLB Network's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Trevor Bauer, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Xander Bogaerts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he makes the catch for the second out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then. But I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Cleveland rocks!
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He has 9 base hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Come on!
The 1-1 home. Bogarts takes off. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
In now for Cleveland, Cesar Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. He's got to hurry. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 21 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-0 delivery. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Kipnis. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Striding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers and 37 RBIs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
Batting 8, Catherine.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Nunez is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
2 out with the man at first.
Come on, Indian.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Throw over to first. Just keeping him close. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Count still full, 3-2. Encarnacion into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped him up. Mejia over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Indians nothing. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Come on, Tribe. All right, Jason.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
On one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate, you know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A-bit.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 1-0. Bounce it to the left side, right to him. Kipnis on to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lindor has a play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
2-2.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Brandon Geyer. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Grounder down the line at third. Nunez is right there. And there's out number 2.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Domingo Santana would be next. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Guerrero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. strike one to start the at-bat. Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
First baseman, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He reached on a single in his first try.
Center fielder, Domingo Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting, captain.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, but foul. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now batting, first baseman, JT Realmuto.
Digging in for his second at bat, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike. Santana at second with two down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia to start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. One down.
the right fielder.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping up now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Geyer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Geyer is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And the runner back easily. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 down the first baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there at the knees, strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians lead 1. It remains 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0.
That's a ball.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Sinking liner toward left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the changeup is way low that time. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Three and 1 to Martinez.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Pedroia on second. Bogaerts at first. 1 gone. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat. hard on the ground toward short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Domingo Santana.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Cody Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Cody Anderson.
Domingo Santana will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Vasquez brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But no double play here as he's back in safely at third.
Now batting, first baseman, JT.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox lead it 5-0. stepping up to the plate, Cesar Guerrero. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Popped him up. That's coming on. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Guerrero at 3rd. Ramirez is at 2nd with nobody out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the 2nd run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit, sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Back here in Cleveland, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The pitch. Pops this one up. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Indians 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Bradley Zimmer is working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The short hit hard. Bogarts has it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Geyer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly onto the home run porch and gone.
That feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Left fielder number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Riding in once again, Cesar Guerrero. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Brantley, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The set and the 1-0 pitch is in there for strike one. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. Two out here and a runner at second. Easy there, big fella. 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Benintendi's on the move. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Guerrero sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and it remains 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 39, Carson Smith.
Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Santana racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First pitch on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. In now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. Boston's out in front 5-3. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Zach McAllister enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. McAllister, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 0-0 in the Boston ninth. Last chance coming up for the Indians. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Striding in to start the 9th, Francisco Mejia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A 1-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Santana is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. So 1-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Michael Brantley, and in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Geyer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Nope. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base path.
Rajay Davis.
Stepping in now, Cesar Guerrero, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is grounded foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Both Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his league-leading 54th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.